Hey, what's going on, guys? Code is here, and today I'm gonna be bringing you another tutorial about another wallpaper. This time a little more simpler that everyone can do, because my last wallpaper was a little bit more complicated. So this is basically what we're gonna be creating today, guys. And it's really simple. You just got this light effect. Of course, this can be any color you want, and it's shining on the text and the floor here. So we're gonna go open up Cinema 4D. We're gonna go add a floor and add our text. And for the text, I'm just gonna steal some text, but you can do any kind of text you want. If you want to, go back to my or I will make a text tutorial soon. No, not that one, this one. We're just gonna steal the text from here and put it into here, because you can use any text you want, guys. Just where's that text at? Yep, there it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and lower the height of the text. We don't want it to be too big. Oh wow, control object height. Oop, not that much. It's about good. Just position the text about over to here. It doesn't pretty much preference for what you want. If you want, you can add a little bit of rotation to the text. Alright, so now we're going to add, actually don't add rotation quite yet. So now we're going to add a sky. And after we add a sky, we're going to add a light. Don't mess with any of the settings of the sky, we don't really need to. Light, bring it up above your text a bit and move it to about the end, or wherever you want the light effect to be. I'm going to use mine at the end here. Alright, now that we have that, we can add a color to the light. So we're just gonna use that. Let's try just a reddish color this time, I guess. Reddish orange, you know. Try something new. Pink, pink, whatever. That works. Turn the intensity down to about 60. Light, and there you go. Now we're gonna go into our render settings. We're going to go to Effect, Ambient Occlusion, Effect, Global Illumination. Let's do a test render on that really quick. Alright, it's already looking pretty nice, pretty good. Won't take too long to render, it just takes a few seconds. Under a minute to render. Alright, there it goes, start to render. As you can see, you have that white text and that nice lighting effect. I actually really like that red lighting effect, it's pretty cool. Kind of a pinkish reddish. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so there you have that. And for the floor, you can also add some color if you want. You can add the same glossy material. Basically on this material, I just have color to about a, you know, grayish, whitish. 35 reflection, brightness, no texture. And you can also add that to the floor. But for the floor, I'm just gonna make it a little more white on the color, just so you can just tell the difference from the text. So there's a little bit of a difference. So we're gonna go straight white on the floor. Reflection. Let's go about 30 on the reflection, 30 to 35, whatever you think looks best. Put that on the floor. There you go. All right, let's do another test render real quick. Alright, you can already see that reflection on the floor there. And the render, it's not that strong though in the actual render. So, yeah, don't be afraid if that's too much reflection, because it's not going to be that strong in the actual render. It shouldn't be anyway. And if it is, you can just turn down your reflection brightness in your material to under 20, you know, something like that. But usually it's not a problem. As you can see, you can't really see the text reflection. Looking good, looking pretty good so far. Alright, so we're just gonna go into our light, and we're just gonna turn that up, the red up a little bit, because I think it's a little bit too pink for my personal preference. And it should, you know, you did it right when these render dots, you see them on the back, and you see the reflection if you have a glossy floor. But if it renders pretty much all red, if you can see it all red, then you did something wrong. You probably didn't turn on global illumination or ambient occlusion in the render settings. Alright, so that is a little better. Now we're basically done, so you can just position your text if you want and fix your light. So I'm just gonna move my text just a little bit, just about over here. Move my light up just a bit closer to my text. There we go. Alright, and you can also add more things if you would like. I like a plastic turd. Yeah, I know. Or some spheres. So I'm gonna just add some of these in. Lower the height down on these just a little bit. And for the spheres, if you're gonna add spheres, then oops. If you're gonna add spheres, then you want some glossy, probably grayish, whitish glossy, because I'm gonna put the same material that I put on the text on the spheres, so it looks a little better. But we're just gonna lower the height down to the spheres just a little bit, if we can find it. Where's those spheres? Alright, hold on. I'll be back when I find this height. I don't know what's wrong, guys. Okay, well, alright, well, for the spheres, I don't know how to lower down the height. I don't know what's wrong with it, but usually you can just go lower down the height. And if you add a sphere yourself, usually there should be in the object here, the radius of the sphere, you can lower that down. So, yeah, so on the spheres, I'm going to add the same materials I did on the text. Add that to all the spheres. We're going to delete the old materials on a sphere. And we're just going to drag that down all the spheres. So it's on all of them. And that's basically done. You can just position them a bit. I'm just going to position them a bit in the text here. There we go. Alright, now let's just do a render. As you can see, it looks pretty nice actually in the render there. In the render preview anyway. Also, I'm going to show you how to get to your computer your screen resolution, so you can set this as your wallpaper, and that link should be in the description. Is whatismyscreenresolution.com. So go to that link, and that is what you're gonna set your render setting as I will show in a minute. And someone will send me a file on Skype. This render almost done, and well, it's not almost done. It does take a while, but the outcome is actually nice, a nice result. And apparently someone just scored on sports. Nice. So it kind of is a pinkish outcome, but of course you can use any of your own text. I just decided to use red just as an example. We'll try another one in a minute. Let this whole thing render though, so you can see the spheres. You can definitely see the lighting effect on the spheres around here and on the ground and the text, so that definitely looks really nice. And the glossy spheres. Alright, so let's go ahead and try another color. Say bluish, maybe baby bluish. Not baby blue, but cool blue, I guess. Let's try that. We'll be back when this renders. Oh, I'll just pause this for in between the renders. Alright guys, as you can see, it is starting to render, and you definitely get a nice cool blue effect with the blue. I really like that. So we're starting to render, and you can see the light effects there. So that you're basically done. I'm just gonna show you your render settings, in a minute here. After we render this whole picture, I just want you guys to get a glimpse of the full effect. Alright, one more time around, this should be it. Alright, see, that looks very nice right there. So that's definitely a, you know, cool little simple wallpaper that you can all do. And in your render effects, you're going to want to go to output. You're going to set this as your screen resolution. Again, go to whatismyscreenresolution.com, link in the description. And you're going to set it to yours. Mine is 1600 by 900, so that's what I'm going to put. Make sure you have 0 frames here. Save, you save it as whatever you want, as a PNG. Wallpaper 2.1, because I do have this wallpaper. It's just blue effect, and you can save that wherever, of course, you know, you want to. And yeah, that's about it. So make sure you have ambient occlusion, global illumination, and that's about it for you guys. So again, whatismyscreenresolution.com. Go to that link. It should say, ow, just poke myself in the eye. It should say these dimensions here, and you put that right in there, and you go and you position it. Make sure that it is within these boxes. And if it is the floor, don't worry about the floor. It extends all the way. You will not see anything else. So then you go ahead and render that, and that'll render out. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. The final render on my desktop picture will be soon, or right after this tutorial, but in case you just want to see what it looked like on my desktop. So that'll be there in a minute. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to leave a like. It was very simple. I just wanted to get a very easy, simple tutorial that everyone could do if you had Cinema 4D out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And again, leave a like. Helps me get bigger if you want. If you don't feel like it, of course, no one really feels like it, but I understand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you want more tutorials, be sure to leave in the comments and subscribe to follow my tutorials. I also do have a site coming up. It's going to be up and running soon. Link might be in the description, or I might just save that for next video because it's not up and running yet. But you guys can go check that out when it's up. I'll have all my downloads and tutorials and packages on there for you guys to download and watch for free. And I'll also have some updates on there that might be exclusive to the website. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, tutorial is very simple and easy. I hope everyone tries it out. Hope you like it. If you don't like it, well, you know, just something. You can go ahead and try a new one. I'll be putting up some more tutorials soon. If you haven't checked my first wallpaper tutorial out, you should definitely go check that out for a little more complicated wallpaper, but with a great result. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Subscribe for more content, visit my website, and peace out.